Dan the Natural Man Show. Okay, it's Wednesday, middle of the week, and there goes my dogs barking at something out there. Usually they're imaginations, but we do have a new family of armadillos living out there, and so the dogs are entertaining themselves barking at the armadillos. So today I want to talk about weight loss, which is what a lot of people are after. They have trouble losing weight, especially when you reach a certain age, like 35 and up. It seems to get harder. It does get harder, especially when you're using the stuff that's still being taught. The diets of deprivation, where you control your portion sizes and exercise until you drop. Well, these things stop to work, especially as you get older, because when you deprive yourself of food and when you exercise really hard, your body starts to produce more cortisol, the stress hormone. I'm sure you've heard of it. And when you have a lot of cortisol in the system, it's hard to lose weight, and you especially gain weight around the stomach, because cortisol actually helps cause you to gain weight in the stomach. And when I was a kid, going through my first degree, the exercise science degree, that was mid-90s, early 2000s. That's what they were teaching back then. Deprivation diets and exercise until you puke, right? And it works if you're starting out, if you're younger and you've never done it before, it works. It can work for a little while. But then you're always going to get rebound weight gain, because you're going to get hungry, you're going to start eating again, and you're going to get sick of exercising so much. So what I've learned throughout the years, and especially as we get older, is the whole foods plant-based diet. And I know it's not going to break a record, but this is the truth, and this is what helps people heal and lose weight. The beauty of this diet is you can lose weight and heal your body of whatever is going on, especially the metabolic diseases we have now, like pre-diabetes, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, all these things. The reason the whole food plant-based diet works so well, and when I say whole foods plant-based diet, I'm talking about a diet that is based around fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and you limit your sugar intake and you limit your fat intake. You do no oils whatsoever, no vegetables whatsoever. The first reason this works is when you eat this way and you're just eating the plants in their whole state with no vegetable oils, your body starts to produce less insulin. And insulin is this fat storage hormone, right? Well, when you eat this way, your body stops having to produce so much insulin, because this food is so easily used by the body that the body doesn't have to use a lot of insulin to drive it into our cells. The other reason this diet works so well is because you don't have to worry about portion control. You can eat as much as you want of these foods because they're so low in calories. You can fill up, and they're very high volume foods because they have a lot of fiber, like potatoes and fruit and whole grains and vegetables. It doesn't take a lot of these things to start to really fill your stomach up, and you don't feel hungry anymore because you get that stretch reflex and you're satisfied. They're also full of fiber, so your bowel movements start to work like clockwork. And I always talk about getting the bowels going. If you're going to the bathroom a lot, you're going to lose more weight. Also, I recommend pairing the plant-based diet with the herbs and detoxification, because a lot of us, especially after 35, we have a lot of toxic waste in our body, and the herbs can help us get this out. And I've seen people they were losing weight at a pretty good pace, and then it slows down, and then I say, well, you ever thought about cleansing your liver? If they do a liver cleanse, a lot of times the weight loss starts to happen again, because when you lose weight, your body has to process all these toxins that come out of the fat, and the liver is the mule of that job, and so the liver can get overtaxed. And so if you take a few herbs that help the liver out, it starts to get things going again. So, and as far as exercise goes, I recommend moderate cardio, walking, maybe a little bit of jogging, light bicycling, And I recommend weight training. I recommend at least moderate weight training. If you do that, if you're at any age, but if you're over 35, whole food, plant-based diet, whole foods, no processed foods, no oils. Take herbs of detoxification. I mean, of course, that's not like, you don't have to, but I highly recommend the herbs. And you have to make sure you drink enough water every day and get your moderate exercise and get your sleep. If you do those things and just be patient and give them time, you will be surprised about how much weight your body will let go of and how a lot of your health problems will just disappear. I remember when I talked to my parents years ago, I got them to go on this diet. You wouldn't believe, my dad was fat. He got skinny, okay, within a few months, and they weren't even exercising. This diet, if you stick to it 100%, it will work, okay? And it's effortless because you don't have to be hungry anymore. You can eat all you want of this kind of food because it's loaded in fiber and phytonutrients and low in calories. So that's what I want to talk about today. If you like the video, like it and share it. Please subscribe to my channel. Check out my page, danthenaturalman.com. And remember, until next time, keep it natural.